Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. And I extend a hearty welcome to all the people who have gathered here on this online platform. It's all your busy schedule. The model exams are all nearing for all of you. And I hope this session would serve a fruitful session for you all. கண்டிப்பா entrepreneurship பத்தி ஏதாவது ஒரு சின்ன input நீங்க எடுத்துப்பீங்க அப்படின்னு நம்புறேன் with this session. Myself, Dr. Prabha from the Department of English, Ponga Arts and Science College. I am a certified innovation ambassador from the Ministry of Education. Shall we proceed with the session, dear students? Yes, dear students. I just want you all to open up and speak up. ஏதோ ஆன்லைன் செஷன்ல அப்படியே லிங்க் ஆன் பண்ணாமன்னு இருக்கக்கூடாது. Please open up. Shall we start with the session, dear students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's lovely. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for your response.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, is the screen visible, dear students? Is the screen visible, dear students? Screen visible இருக்கா கண்ணு? Yes, dear students, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Screen visible இருக்கா? PPT தெரியுதா?
காட்டுதுங்க ma'am.
Yes, that's good. So, in today's session, we are going to see about the things that is going to be discussed in the session are definition of entrepreneurship. So, who is an entrepreneur? Why entrepreneurship? So, let me ask you a question before we begin. What does mean by entrepreneurship? Could any of you please define it? சொல்ல முடியுமா கண்ணே யாராவது entrepreneurship அப்படின்னா என்னப்பா? Any one of you please give me an answer. Entrepreneur அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டு கேள்விப்பட்டதே இல்லையா? Yes. Yes.
தொழில் முனைவோர் மேம் ஆட்சி பண்ணுவோம்.
So in this session, we will see what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur and what is mindset. Mindset அப்படிங்கிறதுனா என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். What is entrepreneurship mindset and mindset and behavior and importance of entrepreneurship mindset and various things. So as we all know, what does it mean by an entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, it is the ability and readiness to develop, organize, and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. We all know very well entrepreneurship அப்படிங்கிறது. In order to make a profit, we will be launching a business. The most prominent example of entrepreneurship is starting a new business or various businesses. So the entrepreneur, it can be defined as someone who has the ability and desire to establish and succeed in a startup venture along with the risk entitled to it. Yes, of course, entrepreneurship has risk factors. கண்டிப்பா எடுத்தோன்னே நம்ம பாட்டுக்கு ஃபீல்டுக்குள்ள போனோமா, பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் அப் பண்ணணுமா, உள்ள வெஞ்சர் பண்ணணுமான்னு இருக்கக்கூடாது. யூ வில் ஹேவ் ரிஸ்க் ஃபேக்டர்ஸ் ரிலேட்டட் டு இட். Then the best example of the entrepreneurs is to come with their new ideas or innovators. That is the main thing, and bring new ideas in the in the market by replacing old with a new invention. Could any one of you give me an example of any brands? ஏதாவது ஒரு பிராண்ட் அது நம்மளுடைய டெய்லி டே டு டே யூசேஜில் இருக்கலாம். இட் கேன் பி அ காஸ்மெட்டிக் திங் ஆர் எனிதிங் ரிலேட்டட் டு இட். ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணிட்டு புதுசா எக்ஸிஸ்டிங்கா கொண்டு வந்தாங்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லு பார்க்கலாம் கண்ணு. It can be the home appliances we use. It can be anything. Could any one of you please tell me that?
ஜாக்கி
Yes.
ஜாக்கி
Yes. Okay. Like, why entrepreneurship? Why specifically entrepreneurship? Why should I become an entrepreneur? I can learn and I can get degrees and I can fetch a job. Why should I choose entrepreneurship? நான் வேலைக்கு தான் போகணும் அப்படி இல்லாமல் why should I be a big businessman? ஏன் நான் business choose பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, there are a lot of reasons related to it, you know. The first thing is creation of employment. So nowadays unemployment is a great factor, you know. நமக்கு எல்லா நேரங்களையும் வேலை கிடைச்சிருதா கிடையாது. We learn, we get degrees. Of course, job market has become so tough these days. We are not able to find a better job, so we choose to become a businessman. Creation of employment, அது மட்டும் இல்லாம you can employ people, whereas you can நம்ம வந்து ஒரு 10 பேருக்கு வேலை கொடுக்கலாம். நமக்கு வேலை இல்லை அப்படிங்கிற அந்த காலத்தை தாண்டி you can give employment to various people. So the second thing is innovation, and the third thing is impact on society and community development, and it increases your standard of living. நமக்கு நல்லா தெரியும், நம்மளுடைய அந்த பிசினஸ் இது வந்து அப்கிரேட் ஆக ஆக automatically our standard of living gets enriched, and it supports research and development. Of course, it enriches the upgradation of the nation also. நம்மளுடைய வீட்டு வசதி, வீட்டு சார்ந்து நம்மளுடைய லைஃப் தரம் மட்டும் அது மட்டும் அப்கிரேட் ஆகிறது இல்லை. நம்மளுடைய நேஷன் growth-உம் வந்து அந்த entrepreneurship அப்படிங்கிற விஷயத்துல அடங்கியிருக்கு. you're all able to follow me, right? நான் என்ன எடுக்கிறேன் என்னன்னு புரியுதா கண்ணு? you're all able to follow me, right?
புரியுது
புரியுதாப்பா?
புரியுது.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine. So entrepreneurship is capacity and willingness to develop, organize and manage a business venture. This we all know. So who is an entrepreneur? For example, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, now presently known as Meta. So why do we need entrepreneurship? As I have told you already, it is to curb away the thing called as unemployment. வேலையற்ற தன்மை, வேலை இல்லை அப்படிங்கிற அந்த விஷயத்தை அரவா இது இல்லாமல் பண்றதுக்காக you can just go in for unemployment. Then the second thing is profit making and to learn more. Of course, you can get into the new ideas. When you get into new ideas and innovations, you are learning something new. So like that, there are so many of the things which entrepreneurship gives us. So why should I should become an entrepreneur means it is the need for a lifestyle not bound by a 9 to 5 job. It is not a 9 to 5 job. 9 மணிக்கு பேக் எடுத்துட்டு போனோமா 5 மணிக்கு வந்தோமா அப்படிங்கிற அந்த டைம் பவுண்ட்ல you will not be working. Sometimes you will be feeling relaxed. Sometimes you need to work for 24 hours at a stretch. That factors are there in your business, in your entrepreneurship. So there is a lot of hype about having a flexible lifestyle, but the truth in entrepreneurship is that you are going to work really hard and really long. So don't choose this way of life if you're thinking it is a shortcut. So now life I just wanted to achieve great things at a short span of time. Within 1 year or 2 years of time, I should be an entrepreneur. Don't choose this as your profession, because it takes really hard work, and it takes really long time to become a good entrepreneur. So then sometimes lack of a formal education, you would have heard your parents or kith and kin saying that ஏன்பா இந்த தொழிலுக்கு வந்தீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டோம்னா, நான் படிக்கலப்பா அதனால ஐ ஹவ் சோசன் திஸ், நான் படிக்கல, நான் படிச்சிருந்தா வேலைக்கு போயிருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு நிறைய பேர் சொல்றது. You would have listened to people, you would have heard people saying that. See, lack of a formal education. Some people become entrepreneurs because they haven't had the privilege of receiving an extensive education. Entrepreneurship is the arena where ideas and results take precedence. Then they have been through the school of hard knocks. இது வந்து ஒரு phrase, been through the school of hard knocks அப்படிங்கிறது. It's a phrase. It's an idiomatic phrase meaning the experience gained from living. நம்மளுடைய லைஃப்ல வந்து நிறைய அடிபட்டு வந்திருப்போம். ஸோ that would have made you to become a great entrepreneur. நான் சாதிக்கணும், நிறைய சம்பாதிக்கணும், நான் வந்து இந்த தொழிலில் வந்து நான் முன்னுக்கு வரணும் அப்படின்னா that intensity would have made you to work for a better environment. So then what are the characteristics of a successful entrepreneur? Yes, of course we have certain characteristics. Just like that வந்து நம்ம அப்படியே ஒரு ஆண்டர்பிரினர் ஆக முடியாது. அதுக்குன்னு சில விஷயங்கள், சில கோட்பாடுகள் இருக்கு. அதையெல்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா மட்டும்தான் you can be a successful entrepreneur ஆகலாம். But how you will have to be successful அப்படிங்கிறது அதுல தான் இருக்கு. There are various factors related to it, like unwavering patience. Then do I have what it takes? நான் இந்த பர்டிகுலர் entrepreneur ஆகணும் அப்படின்னா, do I have any idea about that particular field? Do I have a prior knowledge about it? Do I have a practical knowledge related to it? So you must have the answers for all these questions. Then you must be ambitious, of course. குறிக்கோள் இல்லாத எந்த செயலும் நிறைவடையறதில்லை. You must be ambitious to become a good entrepreneur. You have a vision and a gut wrenching need to see it through. Of course, entrepreneurship needs takes you to tough times many times. You know, நிறைய நேரங்கள்ல கஷ்டமான நேரங்களுக்கு தான் எடுத்துட்டு போகும். எல்லா நேரத்திலுமே you will not be facing good times. You will have to face the difficult times also. Then self-confident, of course, that is the very important factor and important characteristics to become a successful entrepreneur. Then adaptable, you will have to be adaptable to the situation where you are. இல்ல நான் இப்படி தான் இருப்பேன், I cannot bend myself அப்படின்னா you will not be able to be successful. Then being humble, of course. You would have seen people, you know, in our daily day-to-day life, you would have seen people, நம்ம கடைக்கே போறோம், ஒரு துணி கடைக்கு போறோம், அவங்க நம்மகிட்ட எங்கேயாவது எப்பயாவது முகம் சலிச்சோ பெருசா பார்த்துருக்க முடியாது. இருக்கலாம், அட்லீஸ்ட் சம்வேர் எங்கேயாவது ஒருத்தங்க நடுப்புற அப்படி இருக்கலாம். பட் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த டைம் தே வில் பி ஹேவிங் எ குட் ஸ்மைலிங் ஃபேஸ் டுவர்ட்ஸ் யூ, பிகாஸ் தட் அவங்களுடைய அந்த ஹம்பிள்னஸ் தான் வந்து அவங்களுக்கு கஸ்டமர்ஸை கொண்டு வரும். ஸோ யூ வில் ஹாவ் டு பி ஹம்பிள் வித் பீப்புள். Then hardworking, of course. Hardworking will give you success in any field, whether you are an entrepreneur or whether you are taking up any job or you're choosing up any career. Hard work is the essential factor you will have to follow everywhere. Then persuasiveness, that is, you must be able to sell your business. Okay, you must be able to sell. அதை எப்படி மார்க்கெட் பண்ணணும், அதை எப்படி கொண்டு போகணும் அப்படிங்கிறது you must be able to know. Then because there will be a tough competition in the market, of course. If you take up a talcum powder, there are various brands available in the market. Please, could you please name a few talcum powder that which you all use in your daily life?
Pond powder.
Pond's powder, very good. Yes, yes. Okay, then that's it. Likewise, in our day-to-day life, we have so many things. We have business. இதில் பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா, we every time, every now and then, every minute, you know, you have tough competition among the competitors. Then unwavering patient. எப்பவுமே தடையில்லாத அந்த ஒரு உந்துதல் இருக்கணும். I should do this. I should be able to become a good entrepreneur அப்படிங்கிற இருக்கணும். Then ability to take risk, then commitment. You must be able to take risk. You must be ready enough. 24/7, you must be ready enough to take risk. Because you will not know what's the feedback from your customers. Sometimes there will be loud knock from the customers. ஏதாவது ஒரு சின்ன இதாக இருக்கலாம். அதில் உடனே கூப்பிட்டு கம்ப்ளைண்ட் டெஸ்க்ல என்னது நம்மள 1008 கேள்வி கேட்பாங்க. யூ ஆர் த ஒன் ஹூ இஸ் ஆன்சரபிள். That is what we do, in online businesses and all. In online trading nowadays, that is what is happening. When something goes wrong with the product that has been delivered to you, at a moment we just call them back or just write to them, shouting at them, Amava illiyappa? We do it, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? அம்மாவா இல்லையா கண்ணா? நம்மளோட டெய்லி டே டு டே லைஃப்ல ஆன்லைன்ல எல்லாம் எத்தனையோ பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்றோம் இல்லையா? அப்போ நம்மளுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு இது ரிஸ்க் ஃபேக்டர்ஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா immediately we make a complaint. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So then self-belief, hard work and discipline, dedication, then resourcefulness, objectivity. These are all the various characteristics of a good entrepreneur. Then you must be open-minded and you must be flexible enough, and most apart from all these things, know your product, because you are the sole owner of your product. Know it completely. அதை பற்றின ஜாப் மார்க்கெட் எப்படி இருக்குது, அதுக்கு காம்படிட்டர்ஸ் யார் யார், in what way your product is unique. You must be able to assess all those things. Then money management skills, then effective planning, and excellent communication skills, of course. As a professor of English, I quote here, like, communication is an essential factor, not only when you get into a job. நான் வந்து ஒரு ஜாபுக்கு போகிறேன், எனக்கு அப்போ மட்டும் நல்லா இங்கிலீஷ் பேச தெரிஞ்சால் போதும் அப்படின்னா அப்படி கிடையாது. ஈவன் when you become an entrepreneur, your communication skills matters, of course, because when you meet customers, there are people who want you to explain things bilingually. எனக்கு தமிழ்லையும் சொல்லி, இப்போ நான் அதனால தான் உங்களுக்கே ஐம் கோயிங் ஆன் இன் both the languages, both in Tamil and English. I'm just explaining you the things. So you must be good in your communication also. Then technical knowledge. So moving on to the next thing called as mindset. So what does mean by mindset? எனக்கு மைண்டே சரியில்லை அப்படின்லாம் சொல்கிறோம்ல. Could any one of you please tell me what mindset means? Mindset அப்படின்னா என்ன கண்ணு? Okay, thinking about things at a time. So mindset, we know that it is, as it is mentioned here in the slide, your mind is a powerful tool. Fill it with positive thoughts and your life will start to change. Of course, we know. Your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. It means that what you believe about yourself impacts your success or failure. Exactly. நம்ம எதுவோ நினைக்கிறோமோ, our former president Abdul Kalam has told us very clearly, our thoughts become actions. நம்ம எதுவாக நினைக்கிறோமோ அதுவாகவே ஆகும் அப்படின்னு அவர் தெளிவாக அவருடைய புத்தகங்கள் ஆகட்டும், அவருடைய மேடை பேச்சுக்களை he has shared his views in various places. The same thing, your thought becomes your actions. Then according to Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck, he says that Your beliefs play a vital role in what you want and whether you achieve it. So even in our normal day-to-day life, you see, our mindset plays a very major role. ஐயோ இன்னைக்கு என்னவோ மாதிரி இருக்கு, this particular day I feel that I am sick அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டோம்னா சிக்கா இல்லைன்னா கூட சிக் ஆயிடுவோம். Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Even on a particular day, even if you are sick with high temperature or some sort of illness, but your mindset is of a feel that I'm okay today. I can do my good today. அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டோம்னா, apart from all the hurdles, or apart from all the physical hurdles that which we have, we will be working. நம்ம எந்திரிச்சு வேலை செய்ய ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம். 100-102 டிகிரி காய்ச்சல் இருந்தா கூட நம்ம அந்த மைண்ட் செட் பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா we will work on it. Our mind is really such a powerful tool, you know. Mindsets can influence how people behave in a wide range of situations in life. Like, there are certain 5 key reasons, you know, why. Because it develops a healthy self-esteem. ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு healthy self-esteem வந்து டெவலப் பண்ணும். Here you can segregate it like this. Mind is the ability to think and imagine. And the set அப்படிங்கிறது என்னது? Grouping of things together. So, one second, please. As Carol Dweck from Stanford University, US, she says that we have 2 types of mindset. One is fixed mindset, the other one is growth mindset. So, what is meant by growth mindset and what is meant by fixed mindset? அப்படின்னா என்னது? Can any one of you, could you please tell me what it is all about? Yes, like yes, that's good. So here we have growth mindset is I can learn whatever I set my mind to. When I'm frustrated, don't give up. I enjoy my challenging myself. So you put yourself, when you have a growth mindset, you put yourself into the daily situations. Daily you will have your mindset. You will change accordingly to the needs. But whereas people who have a fixed mindset, they'll be fixing up their minds with certain things. See, I'm either good at something or not. They will not know what they are. They'll be putting themselves into a sort of confusion every time. When things don't go my way, it means I am not good at something. So comment on my intelligence. So they'll have a false notion about their own thinking. அவங்கள பத்தி அவங்களே வந்து ஒரு false notion or a negative notion create பண்ணிக்கிறது. People who have fixed mindset. Growth mindset இருக்கிறவங்க, they keep changing to the situations whenever they wanted to grow. So as I've told you already, this mindset refers to the set of assumptions, methods, or notions which we have. So what is meant by entrepreneurial mindset? Mindset அப்படின்னா generally now I have told you. So what do we mean by entrepreneurial mindset? Could any one of you please tell me?
entrepreneurial mindset growth
Yeah, that's fine. That's interesting. Like, yes, entrepreneurial and entrepreneur you will have to have a particular set of mindset. You know, it should include your leadership quality. Then it should have recognition and opportunity recognition too. Then it should have improvement in your entrepreneurship. Then it should have a balanced strategic positioning and culture. That is what is meant by entrepreneurial mindset. This is how it goes, you know. First is the cognitive aspect, that is thinking. Then with that it takes to the behavioral aspect, acting. Then the emotional aspect. So this is a circular motion that which happens with the mindset. So our brain is like a muscle, you know. It gets stronger with use. My growth is in my hands. Of course, our brain is like a அது நம்மகிட்ட இருக்கிற பிரெயின்ல பாயிண்ட் நாட் சம்திங் தான் நம்ம வந்து யூஸ் பண்றோம். The rest of our brain is left empty because we don't use it in such a way. நம்ம அப்படியெல்லாம் full lengthல யூஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா India would have become now also it has become a nation with full growth, no doubt about it, but we would have gone far better in other fields too. மற்ற இதுலயும் இன்னும் நல்லா முன்னேறி போயிருந்திருக்கும். Like our adolescent mind's brain development, how it goes is when you have fixed mindset, this is how it will be. Challenges, you will have obstacles. When you have obstacles, ஏதாவது தடைகள் வந்தது அப்படின்னா immediately people who have fixed mindset, they will just give up. The other than that, the people who have they do not want to take any effort, immediately they quit. And to criticisms, they reflect. People you will have to listen to criticism na what other people tell about us. You will have to listen to it, then only you will know what you can do, what you cannot do அப்படிங்கறது we will know. But you can't be listening to the others opinion every now and then in all your matters. So with the success of others, they feel threatened when you have a fixed mindset. But people who have growth mindset, they embrace challenges. அவங்க வந்து challenges அப்படி வரவேற்பாங்க. They would love to welcome challenges. Yes, come, I learn from it அப்படின்ட்டு. Then if they come across any obstacles, they will know how to come over from that obstacle, and from criticisms they learn, and with the success of others they celebrate. Oh, fine, you have achieved this much அப்படின்னா they successfully celebrate the success of others. And these were all the successful entrepreneurs of the era, and these were all the people we all know whom we come across in our day-to-day life, like Bill Gates, like Richard Branson, Anita Roddick, Steve Jobs, and much more. And mindset change, yes, of course. கண்டிப்பா mindset அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து you can change it, there is no doubt about it. Do you all know the story of tortoise and the hare? முயல் ஆமையும் கதை. Have you all heard about it? Yes? Yes? Have you ever heard of the story of tortoise and the hare? Yes, very good. So the hare was so certain that he would win that he sat down and went to sleep during the race. கண்டிப்பா நம்ம ஜெயிச்சிருவோம் அப்படின்ட்டு என்ன பண்ணிருச்சு, ஒரு இடத்துல உட்காந்து நல்லா தூங்கிருச்சு. The tortoise just plodded on, kept going, always thinking that he had a chance of winning. ஆனா அவன் என்ன செஞ்சது, எங்கேயும் நிக்காம just it kept going. When the hare woke, he started running as fast as he could, but he was just too late. The tortoise had won. தூங்கி எந்திரிச்சு பார்க்கும்போது அவன் முன்னாடி போயிட்டே இருந்தாலும் நிக்காம போயிட்டே இருந்தாலும் அது போய் ரேஸ்ல வின் பண்ணிருச்சு. இது வேகமா ஓடியும் அது பிடிக்க முடியல. So here what we have come to know is the hare, அதாவது the முயல் வந்து it had a fixed mindset. He believed that his innate ability would always mean that he would win whatever he did. ஸோ அதுக்கு ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் எப்படி இருக்கு, ஆனால் நாம தான் எப்பவுமே வேகமாக ஓடுவோம் இல்லை, ஐ ரன் ஆஸ் ஃபாஸ்ட் அஸ் ஐ குட், ஸோ ஐ ஒன்லி வின் த ரேஸ், நான் தான் ஜெயிப்பேன் அப்படிங்கிற ஃபிக்ஸ்டு மைண்ட் செட். ஸோ த டார்டாய்ஸ் ஹேட் அ growth mindset. He believed that he needed to work hard and keep going if he has to win. முயலை தோற்கடிச்சு தான் முன்னாடி போய் ஜெயிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா நிக்காம ஓடிட்டு இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற அந்த growth mindset the tortoise had. He was also not afraid of failure, or he would never have agreed to raise the hare. This is what is the lesson you can learn from ஒரு fixed mindset and growth mindset க்கு வந்து ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா tortoise and hare race. Then cultivating a growth mindset could be the single most important thing you ever do to help your to achieve success. So if at all you wanted to achieve success, making up a positive mindset அப்படிங்கிறது it is an essential factor. Yes, what is meant by an entrepreneurial mindset? Entrepreneurs are not born, பிறக்கும்போது யாராவது entrepreneur பிறக்கிறாங்களா? Not like that, you know. They are driven to it, and this same drive enables them to do what is necessary to be an entrepreneur. If you have ever had a feeling in the pit of your stomach like that is meant to do something bigger, that is you're an entrepreneur. நம்ம உள்ளுணர்வு வந்து ஒரு மாதிரி இதாவே இருந்துட்டு இருந்தது. நம்ம I want to be successful அப்படிங்கிறதுல என்னைக்குமே முனைப்பா இருந்தோம் அப்படின்னா surely you will be a good successful entrepreneur. You just need to learn to think like an entrepreneur. You will have to think like an entrepreneur. You simply need to harness your entrepreneurial mindset, you know. So the entrepreneurial mindset வந்து ஒரு definition குள்ள கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னா it is a way of thinking that enables you to overcome challenges, be decisive and accept responsibility for your outcomes. It is a constant need to improve your skills, learn from your mistakes and take continuous action on your ideas. அதைத்தான் entrepreneurial mindset னு சொல்லுவோம். So how can I develop my entrepreneurial mindset? Anyone can learn how to act like an entrepreneur, build the habits. So nothing is impossible in this world, you know. As we all very well know, our body, that is our physique as well as our mental health, has the ability to be flexible whenever needed. நம்ம வந்து அது நம்ம பழக்கப்படுத்துறதுல தான் இருக்கு, you know. If at all you have the habit of getting up early in the morning around 5 o'clock, your instinct will make you get up daily by 5 o'clock after some 4 to 6 days of time. Okay, it becomes your character. நம்ம வந்து ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் பீரியட் ஆஃப் டைமுக்கு அப்புறம் அதை நம்மளே மாற்றணும்னு நினைச்சாலும் it becomes your imbibable character. You will not be able to come out of it. 5 மணிக்கு தானா எழுந்துருவோம். So that is how the life goes, you know. When you keep practicing things, both your physique and your mental ability gets trued up as you want. Yes, it's doubt in ourselves, our surroundings and our abilities. Yes, of course, it is the self-doubt that kills our dreams, you know. We people always keep thinking what other people think of it. அவன் என்ன சொல்லுவான், ஐயோ நான் இப்படி ஒரு பிசினஸ் தொடங்கி I have lost myself அப்படின்னு when you keep telling things like that, you know, automatically you will have a self-doubt. ஐயோ நம்ம இதனால இது பண்ண முடியுமா, whether I'll be able to do it. My mom is telling like this, my sister is telling like this, my friend is telling like this. So please don't ever put your head ears towards false criticisms, you know. People keep telling us various things that it can be for your betterment. On the false criticisms, please don't take into account. Of course, people around us, they'll guide us for only for our betterness. அது இல்லைன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. But at some stages வந்து you'll have to put an ear off to all those things. So most people learn to master first your inner game. We will have a particular instinct within ourselves about what you are going to do in the future. Please start with that inner game. Then first, initially you'll be having struggle. The later period of time, all your experiences will be taken into account for your success. Then, is it a set of cognitive process? And the entrepreneurial mindset அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு cognitive process அப்படின்னா yes, it is a cognitive process. It is an individual behavior, you know. The ability to work without supervision, able to self-motivate and able to make quick decisions, able to handle issues, open-minded and flexible, focus and patience. So what are the types of entrepreneurship we have? Like small business entrepreneurship we have, then scalable startup entrepreneurship we have, large company entrepreneurship we have so many things. Then social entrepreneurship likewise. So what has come with mindset and behavior? Of course, your behavior and mindset, it goes hand in hand. It is a combination of your skills, your motivation and your attitude. Kandipa, with these three things, you know, you certainly for 100% for sure you will build up a good entrepreneurial mindset, which consists of knowledge and skills, attitude, motivation, likewise. Yes. What are the importance of entrepreneurial mindset? To cope with rapidly changing economy, So our economical growth is it keeps changing day by day, So you must be able to fix up with it. Then to succeed in this mindset chaos and uncertainty, we require the agility, creativity, then flexibility, innovation, independence, and various factors. So, to build an entrepreneurial society, you must develop your mindset in an early age. Then, factors like contribution of your own capital and your way of life, everything matters. So, there are people who will have ineffective entrepreneurial mindset. என்னமோ போ அப்படி, why should I take risk? Why should I do this? Like they'll have a don't care attitude. Just like that, I don't bother. Why should I care about it? Then not being meticulous. Then taking things for granted. Passing the buck. Like, why should I care? It is a careless attitude. Non-punctuality. uh, they'll not be punctual at times, Punctuality matters a lot, when you want to become a successful person, whether you're taking up entrepreneurship or whatever it may be, punctuality matters. Ask more and give less. Then developing an effective entrepreneurial mindset. How can you develop your entrepreneurial mindset? Understanding what motivates you. So நம்மளுக்குன்னு அந்த மோட்டிவேஷன் எங்க இருந்து வருது? What factor is giving you motivation? First, you must find out that. Know what you love, then challenge yourself, then reverse the thinking, change your habits once in a while. Always believe that you can. So if something goes wrong with the habit that you have inculcated within you, please have a change with that particular habit once in a while. அதில் ஒன்றும் தப்பில்லை. For example, you have the habit of 8 o'clock in the morning. If it doesn't work, you please stop now.
Excuse me, ma'am. Roshni, kindly mute your audio, ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I continue? Yes. Always believe that you can. So entrepreneurs, you must see things from different perspectives. This particular day, you must see it from a particular point of view. The next day, you must see to the same thing in different point of view. That is the thing an entrepreneur must have, Willing to try new things, willing to tolerate a higher level ambiguity, do not fear of failures, seek and embrace new norms. So what are the types of entrepreneurship, like small businesses? These businesses are like hairdressers, grocery store, travel agencies, consultant, carpenter, all those things. Then so it includes like small businesses like less than less than 500 employees. Like we also know online businesses. It's an internet-based business. It can be small and home-based or even in large corporations. The key difference here is that business is operated primarily online. This includes companies like Amazon, Jumia, and any other business that does most of its online brand to the customers. Like another thing is a home-based business. It could fit under the category of a small business, like as opposed to an office or other location. But just because a businessman is run from home doesn't mean he cannot compete with larger business. In fact, many larger corporations were started from home, including Apple and Disney. They were started as a home business, including Apple. So, like types of business, we have serial entrepreneurships. Many entrepreneurs get the most joy of starting and building a business, but not in its continued management. So, they sell it to launch a new idea. They are still considered entrepreneurs because they operate and assume risk in the business for the time they own it. ஸோ ஒருத்தர்கிட்ட இருந்து இன்னொருத்தர்கிட்ட கை மாறுது இல்லையா, தட் இஸ் சீரியல் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப். அப்போ once that particular entrepreneur sells it to the other entrepreneur, it doesn't mean that he is no more an entrepreneur. அந்த particular period of timeக்கு அந்த ஐடியாவை அவங்க ஜெனரேட் பண்ணியிருந்ததுனால they are also called as entrepreneurs. Other times, serial entrepreneurs juggle several businesses at once, earning multiple streams of income. So we have social entrepreneurship, like this type of entrepreneurship, it focuses on producing product and services that resolve social needs and their problems. So அந்த மாதிரி social entrepreneurship இருக்கிறவங்க அவங்களுடைய ultimate motto என்னவா இருக்கும்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, it is to work for society and not make any profits out of the thing they do. So what are the pros of entrepreneurship? So entrepreneurship nuடைய positivity என்ன? Benefits of being an entrepreneur is that it is job satisfaction, 84% of success, you have 83% of freedom, happiness and money. The freedom to pursue your own vision, then potential earnings of an entrepreneur exceed a salaried employee. Kandipa, if you excel well and you have learned the tax and traits in your own business, abdina, you are the complete owner of it and you earn in lakhs. எந்த ஒரு salaried person earn பண்ணாத amount an entrepreneur can earn. The control and flexibility of your own time, of course, in these days, we are all always in a hustle bustle life, we run towards certain things. 24 hours is not enough for at some point of time, this 24 hour of time is not enough for us. That much commitments we have and we keep running, so we these days we cannot work time bounded, like from 9 to 5 or 10 to 2, like time bounded we cannot work. So being an entrepreneur, it gives the flexibility of your own timings, the opportunity to learn and gain knowledge, the sense of pride and fulfillment in accomplishing things, the chance to share your learning, of course, the things which you have learned you can share it with the public as your products. Then there are cons, that is negativities of entrepreneurships. It is not negativity, but there are the limitations with entrepreneurship is work schedule, of course. As I told you earlier, some days you have to work deeply, like without an end, and at some point of time you will not have any work at all, you will feel free. And no regular salary, of course. This month, once it becomes 30 days of time, I'll be getting 40,000 into my account, abdina, not possible. But sometimes you will get lakhs and lakhs turnover within some short span of time. So there is no regular salary with your entrepreneurship. Then administrative task, yes, that when you get into a job with someone, or some XYZ companies, they are capable of administering themselves. அவங்களுடைய அந்த அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் இது வந்து அவங்க பார்த்துப்பாங்க. The only thing is that you will have to go and you will have to put an ear to the work they allot you and the schedules that you will have to follow. But when you become an entrepreneur, you will have to look into the administrative task too. Then competition, of course. Who are your present competitors in the job market, like in the your own as a business market? Then disruption of one's personal life. Sometimes there might be times where you will not be able to spend time with your family, with your work schedule as an entrepreneur. So your success depends on we people think that success is a straight line. What people think it looks like success அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு straight line அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம். No, not at all. Success is always a curved arrow, which is it really looks like in the picture here. You will have to have so much of struggles and tribulations to come across to become a successful person in life, or sometimes a successful entrepreneur too. Then these were all the things. With this, I end my session. Like, is there any queries that I should answer? Have you all enjoyed the session? Yes.
அர்த்தம் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். அது எந்த மாதிரியான
Students, if you have any doubts,
ஹலோ மேம், கேன் யூ ஹியர் இட்? ஹலோ ஹலோ மேம். நோ மேம்.
Devin, have you any doubts? Ask, otherwise mute your audio.
No doubt, ma'am.
Devin, mute your audio.
Hello.
Ma'am, Abhirami ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. If they do not have any doubts, shall we wind up?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, now I request Dr. Sivashanti, ma'am, kindly give vote of thanks, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, one and all present here. Education helps the wings of intellection to flap against the strong wind of ignorance. It gives me an excessive delay to deliver the vote of thanks for this youth entrepreneurship, the mindset to all dignitaries present here. I extend my thanks to our secretary and correspondent Thiru K.K. Baluswamy sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to present my gracious gratitude to our beloved principal Dr. R. Sangara Subramani. And sir, thank you, sir. I thank our beloved director Dr. R. Venkadachalam sir from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, sir. I would like to bestow a special thanks to our resource person Dr. K. Prabha ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Kongu Arts and Science College Zero, who has delivered a valuable lecture for us. Thank you, ma'am. I am obligated to extend my hefty thanks to Mrs. B. Vasantakumari ma'am, Assistant Professor and Head UG and PG Department of English. Then I would like to thank all the faculty members of the Department of English and Department of Business Management. I would like to extend my thanks to all the students. Once again, I am very much obligated by my heart to thank each and everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I continue? Yes, ma'am. I take this opportunity to thank the management, correspondent principal of Kongo Arts and Science College, IIC of Kongo Arts and Science College, IIC President, Dr. J. Gayatri ma'am, and other office bearers. I extend my gratitude to the management of Erode Arts and Science College, Secretary and Principal, and Mrs. Abhirami ma'am, Head Department of BBA, and Mrs. Vasanti ma'am, Head Department of English, for making this event a grand success. I thank all the participants for your patient listening. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, I'll post the feedback link in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, otherwise I'll send it to you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You send it to me, ma'am. I will pass the information to
Kindly
our
ask the
students, ma'am.
to fill up the feedback.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
dear
ma'am.
students.
Sure, ma'am. Thanks for your knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shall we wind up?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
டேய் பாலாஜி, வெளியே வாடா. டேய் பாலாஜி, வெளியே வாடா. என்னடா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க? பாலாஜி, அடுத்து முன்னாடி காசு போடாதடா.
Students, I have posted the link in the chat box. Feedback link. Kindly fill it up. Feedback link போட்டிருக்கப்பா chat boxல எல்லாருமே fill பண்ணிடுங்க.